Okay. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, once more you're appreciated for making time to talk to these players and coaches post-game press conference. We are now talking to Coach Kaba Kante from Stade Malien, semi-finalist, and Amayo. Let's get this press conference going. One question per journalist, please. It's almost midnight. Introduce yourselves, name, press organ, and one question. All right, let's get the ball rolling. Queen, let's start with the lady. Thank you. Queen. Can we have those microphones on, guys? Can you test them that the microphones are on already? Thank you.
Queen, OJB Sport Nigeria. I will throw it at Kelvin. You started really well, your team started really well, with so much self-belief. Do you think inexperience played a role in today's defeat?
I wouldn't say that. I feel like we played with hunger, and little plays we could have slowed down. And I don't want to say inexperience, but I just want to say we could have just made the right play. It's okay, it's basketball. Even myself, I usually don't turn the ball 5 times. And I had 5 turnovers, so I just got to put that on myself as well, because I've been playing in high levels for a while. So, I mean, I can't put it on my team. They're a little younger, so I mean, I'll put it on myself. So I should know better.
Okay. Let's have another question, Leonard.
Leonard Soames, ESPN Africa. Coach, obviously it's been a great tournament for you, but do you walk away from this with any regrets?
Coach, ça a été un tournoi incroyable pour vous, mais est-ce que vous avez des regrets, coach?
Okay. Bonsoir tout le monde. Dieu merci qui nous a donné la défaite aussi. Personnellement, en réalité, j'ai pas de regrets. Pourquoi? Parce que quand on commençait cette compétition depuis au mois d'octobre passé au Niger, on s'était donné, comme je dis, d'aller loin. On s'était arrêté aujourd'hui en demi-finale contre une grande équipe de l'Ahly et une habituée de cette compétition. Et quand je perds devant cette équipe avec une prestation acceptable de mes jeunes joueurs, je ne peux pas regretter. Donc je n'ai pas de regrets pour ce match-là, vraiment.
I have no regrets. When we started this tournament, playing on the road from Road to Ball in October, we gave ourselves, as focused just to go as far as possible, and we lost against a team that has been here many times, and with our young, unexperienced players, I think that we've done a great job, and just bowing out in the semifinals is quite respectable, and I have no regrets. I'll take another question.
Yeah. Lindsay Duplessis, ESPN. Kelvin, I just wondered what your thoughts were on that fourth quarter that kind of descended into a free throw contest. You seemed to be getting visibly irritated with the situation, and I wonder if that's had a negative impact on the team.
I don't think it was negative on the team. I just feel like the type of foul calls the ref was calling on the other side wasn't adding up. They kept on saying flops, and they gave me a technical foul on the flop, and I feel like they was flopping a lot. So I'm like, why are we not doing techs on both sides? So I mean, it was a good game. I don't want to say that. I feel like I gave my team a lot of energy. Yeah, I don't feel like I gave nobody negative energy, because I feel like I'm always the first person to help them out.
No, not you. Just the number of techs being called and the fouls being called.
Oh.
That negatively affected
the energy and the outcome. Yeah.
I feel like yes. The refs got to understand it's a playoff game, and we should it shouldn't be whistles. Everybody should enjoy good basketball. It's a high-level basketball game, playoff game, and everybody should just enjoy it. I mean, so yeah, a little bit.
Oui, bonsoir. Lucie Mouillot, RFI. Coach, déjà bravo pour votre parcours. Qu'est-ce qui a manqué ce soir face à l'Ahly?
Coach, well, congratulations on your on this stride. What was short? What happened to your team?
Je peux dire que c'est l'inexpérience dans les money time. Parce que quand Diarra prend 5 fautes pour faute de placement dans des moments très difficiles, et que Berthet choisit mal ses mouvements, et au lieu de tirer, il choisit de faire la passe à un autre jeune joueur qui est Ruben, et qui a beaucoup apporté à cette équipe depuis la conférence du Sahara. Donc je peux dire que c'est l'inexpérience qui a manqué à cette équipe ce soir. Parce que quand on a mis les stratégies, à moins d'1 minute de la fin, on fait les fautes là où on ne devait pas faire les fautes. Vous voyez, donc les fautes, c'est stratégique. On a choisi de ne pas faire les fautes dans la zone presse. Ça, c'est une stratégie défensive, mais on a commis des fautes où on ne devait pas les mettre. Donc ça, c'est l'inexpérience. En plus, on a manqué à un rebond défensif qu'on a joué entre deux et que l'équipe adversaire a bénéficié de cette balle-là. C'était l'une des balles de match aussi qu'on a manqué. Donc on ne peut pas tout expliquer maintenant, mais je peux dire que c'est l'inexpérience qui a manqué de chez nous dans le morning time. Voilà.
I think we can put it on the inexperience of the team. We missed some really important boards, and just like defensive strategy that just didn't play out in our favor. But globally, I'll say that just an experience of the team. It's a young team, young players. Let's take another question.
Thank you. Coach, I wouldn't really call it an experience. Mine is to take me down the lane.
Just introduce yourself, please, and your organ.
Edwin, I work with the New Times. Thank you for the reminder. So, Coach, first of all, congratulations for reaching to the semi-finals. And if you don't mind, would you like to take me down the lane of how you guys have come through? It's a new team. Since October, you've been building up. You've been able to achieve some that other teams that I experienced achieved. As I want to see what you're most proud of, and looking forward for the Friday game, what are your thoughts towards an opponent like Petro? Thank you.
Coach, si tu peux nous donner une espèce de condensé de votre parcours depuis, c'est vrai que vous avez déjà parlé de ça tout à l'heure, mais depuis octobre, cette jeune équipe, faites-nous un petit compte rendu de ce parcours intéressant. Vous êtes sorti en demi-finale, et qu'est-ce que vous attendez face à l'équipe contre laquelle vous jouez pour la 3e place vendredi?
Bon, je peux dire que par rapport au parcours, comme je l'ai dit, on a commencé au mois d'octobre passé au Niger, où on devait être parmi les 3 premiers. On a été deuxième à la première fenêtre, qui nous a amené à Abidjan au mois de novembre. Et il fallait être parmi les 3 premiers aussi. On a été 3e, qui nous a amené à la conférence du Sahara au Sénégal. Et là, contre toute attente, c'est... après les débuts difficiles là-bas, et on a parvenu à gagner les 2 derniers matchs décisifs, et qui nous a donné la première place dans cette conférence, et qui nous a amené jusqu'au Rwanda ici. Voilà, un peu depuis le début jusqu'à ici. Maintenant, par rapport à cette équipe de Petro, on va récupérer d'abord. Voilà, maintenant on a la journée de demain et faire les décrassages. C'est à partir de demain matin qu'on va travailler sur cette équipe de Petro, et pour avoir au moins une victoire et qu'on puisse amener ça à la maison jusqu'à Bamako, Inch'Allah. Voilà.
Well, globally it's just standings, you know, just from October when they played in Niger and in Abidjan, and the Sahara Conference in Dakar, and coming over here and just, I mean, it's basically on the website if you can check out but basically he's saying, you know, it's been an honorable walk, so to say, this way and all this far, and talking about Petro on Friday, get some rest in tomorrow, get the ice out, the guys are tired, and then face the game on Friday. All right, let's take 2 last questions, gentlemen.
Yacouba Ouedraogo de La Voix de l'Amérique. Coach, en fait, c'est pratiquement la même question qui a été posée. Comment vous expliquez cette défaite à la fin? Mais répondez, s'il vous plaît, en Bambara. Merci.
Ok. Ok, alhamdulillah. Ni défaite ni vers la Mati Labana, n'a fautu gamena demiseni joueur ou les terrain qu'on a à Wakatila, manque d'expérience, n'tarombo fo bamanakana chukamina. Wakatimuna okanga parce que au betirke, donc nous quand on tirke wakatimo parce que au bala et Watimuna Frakanga na fotike na stratégie en place au wakati là fotike donc manque d'expérience, l'inexpérience parce que les leaders dans cette équipe là aussi c'est des joueurs de 23 ans, 21 ans, 20 ans. Ruben il a 19 ans, il a beaucoup apporté dans cette équipe, c'est Demseni Domumbora Académie là Sénégal donc ayant deme Kosobe. Bon, Djaraka demain au Tsega Fokaban Berthe la même chose. Donc, Djaraka Boli au cas de fois en conflit, a essayé qu'on datou, Ruben nana ido a Jorola, mais Djaraka Doninka Telina l'Italie. Donc, oro Keraglea en con Mati Labana Kosobe, parce qu'en tout cas, Kafo, Mati Laban de la Joint to Meke. Donc, ani munu tumala ou de l'embe compétition ni un chien follet. C'est Dimsen Doben Diara Berthe, nous avons compétition follow internationalement et on a joué équipe nationale il a fait follow. Donc c'est un faute là. Donc expérience ou Mati Labana parce que Mati Soula avait joué vers la jusqu'à la dernière seconde. En deux au déquet. Bon, il y a faut Wati Dola, à qu'on a foutu qu'un Wati là, mais au Wati là où il y a foutu qu'un. Donc ni du au cadron donc mais c'est quand les foyers à quoi quoi.
Okay, I don't think that needs any translation. We're good. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, coach. Good luck for Friday.
Okay, finish.
Good luck in my yes.
Okay.
We're good. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, second post-game press conference. We're now talking to finalist team Ahly. We're talking to Coach Augustin, Jules Bosch, and Ahab Amin. Thank you guys, gentlemen, for making time to talk to the press. You know the drill. Introduce yourselves, name, press organ, one question per journalist. Okay, let's get this ball rolling.
Thank you so much. My name is Claire, and I work for Power FM. My question goes to Amin. First of all, congratulations for a final spot. You almost lost it, but here you are. What do you think you do to correct the mistakes that almost cost you this game? Because as we know, you're looking forward to gaining or getting your first, your trophy in the BAL. What are you going to do as a team, basing on today's teamwork? What are you going to do to correct the mistakes that almost cost you today's final spot in the game? Thank you.
Thank you, first of all.
You can just talk in the mic, brother.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a tough one. Coach is going to be on us, definitely. We did a better job, I think, in the second half, boxing out and adjusting. But I think Coach will get us ready for the Saturday game. It's going to be a very tough one. Obviously, they're a very good team. They got a lot of good guards. But I think we got to do a better job finishing out the game and closing out. Of course, a lot of missed free throws at the end and stupid fouls. I don't want to talk about officiating, but stuff, maybe it's, I don't know. No comment on that, but yeah.
Okay, let's have another question.
Leonard Soms, ESPN Africa. Ehab, I feel like there were a good few pressure situations in the game where you made the difference for your team, and you're someone who's been dealing with those for a very, very long time. How important is that experience that you bring to the table of these high-pressure situations heading into the final?
For us as a team, I think that's one of our advantages. We played a lot of finals with Coach, and we've been in these situations before. On the winning side and on the losing side, we just came from the finals, the Super League in Egypt, like less than a week ago. All the games were very tough and very close, so I think we're a very close group. And even Nooni, Corey, and Michael, that haven't been us all year, came together with us, and I think that's a great advantage for us that we've been through a lot together.
François.
Coach, on vous a vu pousser une gueulante lors d'un premier temps mort en première mi-temps. Pourquoi étiez-vous autant insatisfait de vos joueurs à ce moment du match? Parce que le match était encore quasiment à égalité.
On the first halftime, Coach, I think first quarter we saw you kind of upset, irritated, and talking to your players, sort of like a ground-out cry. Tell us a little bit about that, and why were you so upset just in the beginning of the game?
That's me. that's how I am. If I say something that I don't like, I have to say it, and I have to. Sometimes I say it in a nice way, and sometimes I get I may overreact. Like I tell them in the halftime. Like we got together and try to have a positive look to each other. Me to the players between them. So that was the thing. But I think overall, we have, or from my perspective, we have a lot of things to be worried, because we could play better, we could have done things better, and that's what made me maybe a little bit more overreacting than some other times.
Bon, c'est un peu ma personnalité, insatisfait, je parle, je gueule à mes joueurs quand il le faut, grosso modo. Yes, Queen?
Okay, Coach.
Introduce yourself and organ, please.
Queen, right for OJB Sports from Nigeria. Coach, this is like your second final in the BAL, and you're on course to winning your second BAL title. How much of this win is important to you, and how much of an effort are you putting to achieve this feat? Because it's going to be an historical one for you as a coach, and also for Ahly winning their first. But first of all, for you winning your second BAL.
For me, that's thinking too much ahead of time. We just finished the game. We have to understand the things we did wrong, and understand how the opponent, because everybody was expecting Petro, and so now we have an opponent that plays as tough as Stade Malien or more. So yeah, there is the possibility of Ahly winning the championship. There is the possibility of me as a coach winning the second championship, but this is too far ahead for me.
Thank you, Coach. Let's take one last question. Two last questions. Oh, we still have a lot of questions. Okay, let's roll, Nancy.
Hi, Coach. Lindsay, ESPN. I was wondering, building on, I guess, the experience of the team and played together, your bench depth as the game went on seemed to be really valuable. Like, how much do you think the depth of your bench and the team's ability to score all team a factor?
Yeah, I agree. We are lucky to have a deep roster. With players that all of them can perform at a high level. I don't know, maybe we have 6, 7 national team players, and then like all the players who came to help the team are also good players. So yeah, it's about dealing with this. Sometimes we play with a longer roster. Maybe today at the second half we shrinked a little bit. We played with less players. It's just feeling the game, which players can perform better. That's part of our job. Sometimes, most of the times, I like to give the opportunity to play to all the players, at least in the first half, and then decide who I feel better for the game. But it's an advantage for us for sure to have such a long roster and with such quality players.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations. Congratulations, Amin. Mine is to you, Amin.
Please introduce yourself, name and organ.
Edwin Ashimwe. I work with the New Times.
Thank you.
It's a local news agency. While it must be obvious that tensions between your players might affect negatively your performance, you were visibly seen on court trying to calm down your fellow teammates. I mean, to what extent does that cost you as a team, not just you individually, when you don't get your pace together? Thank you.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yes.
To what extent does some situations where you're calming your teammates and some disagreements, how does that affect the game, if I'm correct?
I mean, that's definitely part of the game. We're all teammates, and that's how we probably even worse in practice. You can ask coach. And, that's how we are as a team, and I think it's one of our advantages. We get on each other, but at the same time, we're all in this for one, and it's winning games and winning the championship. And I think that's one of also of our advantages. That at the end of the day, we all want the same things to win, no matter who's playing, who's shooting the ball, who's rebounding, who's passing. So I think it's we got a lot of vets and a lot of very good experienced players in the whole roster. Some of them even don't even play much minutes, but they're very valuable to the team. So I think that's one of our advantages, that we get together and stay as one.
All right, let's take one last question from François.
Coach, justement, vous avez dit...
François, introduce yourself, please.
Pardon?
Introduce yourself, please.
Ouais, François du BAL Action. Coach, vous avez dit que justement vous attendiez à ce que ce soit Petro en finale, et tout le monde s'attendait à ce que ce soit Petro et à l'Ahly en finale. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez d'ailleurs? Est-ce que vous êtes content du fait que Petro ne soit pas là?
Coach, everybody was expecting, like you rightly said, Petro against Ahly for finals. What's your global opinion on that? Are you happy that Petro is in there? What's your global thought on that, on your opener of the finals on Saturday?
Everybody was expecting this since Cairo games. I have been asked about Petro since Cairo games, so about being the contenders. This is a game, and I said, I think in a couple of press conferences in Cairo, where we have to respect every team and every player who steps on the court. Yes. When coach puts a player on the court, it's for a reason. He has some qualities, and we have to respect them. I'm not going to say that we didn't respect them, but maybe we didn't understand the game in the first half. Like Hab said, we didn't box out in the first half. We did much better job in the second half. So understanding the game. And now we have a different opponent. I'm not happy or unhappy about. I don't think too much ahead, and I just prepare for the next opponent. If they beat Petro, if Duans beat Petro, it's for a reason. They played better, they beat them, and they have their qualities, and we have to get prepared for a final. A tough final will be very physical, very demanding.
Thank you, Coach. I think there's no translation. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks.
See you guys on Friday.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations.
Thanks to all of you.